Guys, it is a really good time to be a DC fan. From the incredible Superman trailer that we just recently got to all the stuff that is coming out for DC in the year 2025 to the excitement that I'm experiencing right now with Young Justice and so many of the other projects and films that we've been checking out in the DC universe. It's been a really good time to be a DC fan. I've actually really been enjoying Young Justice and everything that's been happening in season 3. And I was just sitting here thinking about all the stuff that we're going to get to experience together and the excitement that we're going to get to experience, you know, when it comes to Super Bowl trailers and all the films that are going to come out in, you know, the summer. And there's just so much to look forward to. I'm really grateful in this moment. And, you know, enough of my rambling. I just want to put that out there. It's really good time to be a DC fan. And speaking of DC, we got another episode of Young Justice season 3. We are jumping into episode 15. And if you guys watched the last episode, in episode 14, we saw actually a really cool split episode with half of the episode focused on the Justice League and their, you know, ever evolving plots and the stuff that they have to deal with, and then the Young Justice side and seeing a new team form under the banner of Robin and McGann and Superboy. And so I'm excited to see how those things are going to kind of meld together in episode 15. We're almost to the we're a little over the halfway point at this point in the season, and it just gets me that much more excited about putting out a new episode, you know, as often as I possibly can. And if you're on the YouTube side and you want to see the full uncut version, I have a link to my Patreon at the bottom of this video if you want to check that out. And, you know, again, whether on YouTube or you're on Patreon, thank you guys so much for allowing me to share this experience with you. I can't wait to continue and go through season 4 of this show and so many other shows that we're going to get to check out together in the new year. So thank you guys so much wherever you're at today, whatever you're up to. And without further ado, I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into episode 15 of season 3 of Young Justice. Back in Star City, November 16th. Leverage.
That's disgusting.
Oh, she's talking now too, which is kind of cool. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting.
Recognized. Beast Boy.
Back at the Watchtower, November 16th.
Oh, hey, you're a little late, Garfield.
It's not that I don't want them to get together, but it just feels weird.
We will talk about it later.
You know, knowing that she was with Wally.
They always say recon only. It never turns out that way.
This is true. It's never a recon mission.
Turn out that way, since the League is not allowed in Russia without prior consent.
We're being sent to investigate Russia's Ploshed 52 base. We have intel of a possible government-sponsored meta program there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes, this may be Russia's equivalent to Bedlam, or it may be their equivalent to Taos.
Oh, so it could be kind of like a youth relief center for metas. But you know, Brion's gonna find a way to blow the wheels off this one.
Trouble is, you can't run from your powers any more than you can run from yourself. So why not give us a shot at helping? You can always take off later. Stick around and find out. Please.
Oh, that's the...
You want to get started? We want to get started? So let's get started.
The kid who didn't want his powers to begin with.
I'm here to give you answers.
And I'm here to translate from adult speak.
You have been through registration.
He said adult speak.
Let's face it, you've been through hell, so this won't be quite as painful.
First things first. You can leave anytime you want. You can stay as long as you need.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Lance or Megan Morse.
I thought that was Dinah.
Issues.
The crash.
She looks kind of different.
You all feel like freaks, believe me, I know. But that feeling doesn't have to last forever.
Oh, the kid's come a long way.
The difference here is, you're in control. You decide when to put the collar on, when to take it off, or whether you want one at all.
Either way, the ultimate...
It's good to see him and his dad working together.
Each and every one of you back into society.
Without this, trust me.
A better future. Today. Meanwhile, in Russia, a covert mission was about to become not so covert. Because it never is. Oh, damn, dude. They legit got earthbenders out here. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys should have told me this is a crossover with Avatar. I would have been a lot more excited. Oh, damn, dude. They got a good team.
Лейтенант Дмитрий Пушкин. Площадь 52.
Это честь, полковник.
Это честь. Вы заработали после добровольной и профессиональной подготовки.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like this is not like Taos.
В качестве нового члена.
There's no way.
Воссоединение красного с его доспехами – болезненный процесс. Спать под наркозом.
What the hell is that?
И в ближайшее время
Like some kind of mech suit or something?
героев, чья доблесть превосит Лигу справедливости в позор.
Yeah, they're definitely the bad guys. I think that goes without saying.
Extraction. Our mission's complete.
It is?
Why are we not stopping this? Their government will use them as super soldiers for propaganda and who knows what. They want to be the Russian Justice League.
We should have known.
Business either.
We should have known. This is why you can't bring this man on a mission.
All of whom should be in Belrev prison wearing inhibitor collars.
Damn, they got Black Manta in here too?
Be escape-proof.
It is.
Did anyone tell them?
Looks like they're planning a little surprise party for the Russians.
Yeah, no, this has definitely become their business.
Лейтенант, ваш момент сейчас.
Wow, so these are volunteers. Like, they want to be the Russian Justice League. Is that comic book accurate? And Captain Boomerang.
You and I have a score to settle.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure your son and I settled that score 2 years ago.
Damn! Yeah, TLDR. He didn't win.
Следуй за мной, когда сможешь.
Damn, she didn't have to embarrass your boy like that. She had to bring up the past. Petty.
Нет, никаких наркотиков. Нет времени. Я должен быть готов к битве.
He said, I'm in. Wow, dude, I was wondering what happened to Black Manta. Like, I knew Aqualad beat him, but of course they explode. Oh, nah, dude. What the hell? Nah. I see something like that, I'm quitting. You're not about to plug me in to the Matrix.
Well now, you're everything I like best in a woman. An easy target.
Damn. I always wondered how lethal those boomerangs were.
Fall back! Boomerang, we need cover! Best idea I've heard all year.
And of course they run away.
No need for that. Move and you die.
Halo, boom tube.
She's still recovering.
Of course. I feel like she dies every other episode.
I have no ID on the women, but that's the exiled Prince of Markovia, and that green rhino's clearly Garfield Logan.
The Justice League's covert ops unit.
The Justice League has a covert...
Oh, come on, guys. We've been here before.
That's very interesting.
Send flag in for our extraction.
Negative. Your mission was to eliminate the Rocket Red Brigade.
Oh, is that Amanda Waller?
So far, you've completed SWAT.
And I am not...
There's more way and worse.
Damn.
Test the brain implant Boomerang, and don't test me.
Wow, dude. I mean, Amanda Waller's ruthless.
You expect us to believe this?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. He says, see, we try to help you. They really didn't listen. Oh. Let's go, dude. I forgot Forager was on this mission.
Halo, drop the shield. Gamma, go!
It's also interesting to see Artemis running a team solo. You know, there's usually like Nightwing is also involved or Superboy or something, you know. There's a lot of pressure to put on as she is to carry the rookie squad. Damn. Yeah, put him in that, what's that ability from Naruto? Cataclysmic something? She said, run those hands, round 2. And you still lost. Oh. What a play. Look at that teamwork.
All we ask is that you allow us to take these escaped convicts back to Bel Rev.
Do you think us fools? You American metahumans have violated Russian sovereignty.
Oh my God, he still doesn't see it.
And we're not your enemy.
You can take us in. We won't resist. Word will get out that your top secret base was infiltrated by 2 separate covert American meta squads.
Damn.
Your meta abilities.
She shut them down real quick. Back in Bel Rev, November 17th. I'm curious why.
Rom, seeing you in those colors turns my stomach. Then it is fortunate you cannot see them from your prison cell, Father.
God.
I spoke with Warden Economo.
Wait, why didn't he go on the mission?
Oh, someone other than the man in charge of the place?
Apparently. How did the new team members do on the mission?
I mean, it was Rocky.
The rest did okay.
And Tara?
She did fine.
Nah, she's a snake.
Tell the world Bel Rev is not as escape-proof as advertised.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Amanda Waller.
Of course.
So it wasn't Op. Manta, Mala, Boomerang, all working for you.
Not for me, for the U.S. government.
Oh, of course they are.
By tapping into Bel Rev's previously untapped source of meta individuals.
To run hazardous our people on.
And yet you risk loosing Manta on the world.
So it's a Suicide Squad.
Sticks.
Essentially.
They're disavowed. Task Force X does not officially exist.
And no one would miss them.
The League has way more to lose than I.
Big talk. She's totally bluffing.
We all have secrets to keep.
Damn, dude. One thing we know about Amanda Waller is she does not bluff. Homegirl is all business. Back in Dakota City, November 17th. And those two weren't really they weren't like bad guys, right? But they also weren't good either. Back in Brentwood. Garfield Logan realizes Hollywood may not be all that it's cracked up to be. And the Doc is still doing Doc stuff. I don't know what her role is this season. I also don't know if I want those two to end up together. I really don't. That's kind of tough. I mean, they're playing house, but like, I don't know, man. That would feel too weird.
I have a proposition for you.
Oh. Oh, did she let them in? Okay, I kind of remember that. Oh, she's the reason his parents are dead. Damn, that would mess up the relationship. Wow, guys, what a reveal at the end of this episode. I always wonder if we would ever find out a little bit more about the backstory of Halo, aka Violet, and to get the end of the episode, that reveal that we kind of got at the beginning, that was like episode 1 or 2, where we see that she was the one that kind of let them in. But I never put 2 and 2 together that she willingly let them in. I always thought that she opened the door and homeboy, you know, the Marvel speedster, whatever, kind of just pushed past her. Never did I think that she was actually given money to let him in so that he could assassinate Brion's parents. And I wonder to this day if that has anything to do with her old life, who she was before she died, or if that was if that was her now. So that's kind of interesting, and I'm curious if that's something we're going to figure out or find out a little bit more about as the season progresses. But I mean, with 10 more episodes, it seems like they're probably not going to waste any time to really push the story along. So I'm curious to see kind of what exactly comes from this. All I know is that if Brion were to find out, oh, they're definitely not going to be together anymore. Brion is a hothead. We know this. My man is the furthest thing from understanding. So I feel like that's definitely a fallout that's destined to happen. So interested to see that. The rest of the episode was pretty cool. I was surprised that, I really enjoyed the face off between Black Manta and Artemis, and the line that she delivered, about how she beat his ass 2 years ago. So perfect. It's nice to know that even season 3 still have that same punchy writing that I think, sometimes calls back to previous moments, from the earlier seasons, and just kind of keeps you really engaged in everything. I was surprised though that Artemis went on this mission solo. It definitely seemed, at least from my understanding, that Aqualad, or Aquaman now, could have easily joined in on that mission as well. I know it was a covert op. It would have, I'm still waiting on that moment in season 3 where Aqualad jumps back in. I know his role's a little bit different, but I do still miss the old team, and I'm still hopeful that at some point through this season or next season we'll get that classic team reunion. Now, obviously it will never be the same with Kid Flash not being around anymore, something I'm still upset about, but it's weird to see all the changes that have happened this season, and as we've watched through the show, it seems like things just continue to change and get and it doesn't feel the same. And maybe that's what people's argument is about season 3 not being the best, is that it really every season is kind of taking us further and further from that original feel that we got in season 1. And I know that things have to change, people have to grow up, they move and go in different directions. That's just kind of life, but that's not why I watch this show. I have to deal with that in real life. So it would be nice to see kind of the core group stay together every season, but again, it is what it is. All in all, guys, I enjoyed this episode. Really cool one. It really was. I love the covert mission. I love that it felt like a kind of a nod back to season 1, and I'm excited to see how what was revealed in this episode will play into the grander scheme. But if you did enjoy this episode, you enjoyed checking it out with me, dropping a little heart if you're seeing this on Patreon is a great way to let me know if I should continue to do this. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want to see the full uncut version, a link to my Patreon is listed down below. We have an awesome community over here, and we would love to have you join us in that for the full uncut version of this episode. We got some DC movies and so much more. For my Patreon folks, thank you so much for the love and support. Whether you guys support me on Patreon or YouTube, it really does mean the world, and I've loved seeing your comments about this show and about some of the other projects that we've been checking out. So I can't wait to show you more. Can't wait to experience more of season 3 with you. And that is all for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.